Gladio Organization in Netherlands STR8GLADIO. Speculation that the Netherlands was involved in Gladio arose from the accidental discovery of large arms caches in 1980 and 1983. In the latter incident, people walking in a forest near the village of Velp, North Brabant, chanced upon a large hidden cache of arms, containing dozens of hand grenades, semi-automatic rifles, automatic pistols, munitions and explosives. Their discovery forced the Dutch government to confirm that the arms were related to NATO planning for unorthodox warfare. In 1990, then Prime Minister Ruud Lubbers told the Dutch Parliament that his office was running a secret organization that had been set up inside the Dutch Defense Ministry in the 1950s, but denied it was supervised directly by NATO or other foreign bodies. He went to inform that successive prime ministers and defense chiefs had always preferred not to inform other cabinet members or parliament about the secret organization. It was modeled on the nation's World War II experiences of having to evacuate the royal family and transfer government to a government in exile. Originally aiming to provide an underground intelligence network to a government in exile in the event of a foreign invasion, although it included elements of guerrilla warfare. Former Dutch Defense Minister Henk Verdelling confirmed the group had set up arms caches around the Netherlands for sabotage purposes. Members of the cell are believed to have taken part in a training exercise in Sicily. The operating bureaus of the organization would also move to safety in England or the USA at the first sign of trouble. Already in 1990, it was known that the weapons cache near Velp, while accidentally discovered in 1983, had been plundered partially before. It still contained dozens of hand grenades, semi-automatic rifles, automatic pistols, munitions and explosives at the time of discovery, but 5 hand grenades had gone missing. A Dutch investigative television program revealed on September 9, 2007. That another arms cache that had belonged to Gladio had been ransacked in the 1980s. It was located in a park near Scheveningen. Some of the stolen weapons, including hand grenades and machine guns, later turned up when police officials arrested criminals Sam Klepper and John Meermit in 1991. The Dutch Military Intelligence Agency MIVD feared at the time that disclosure of the Gladio history of these weapons would have been politically sensitive. BENDE VAN NIJVEL. Before 20 and couple of years I've been researching one very important case for Belgium. A certain late 70s mid 80s in Belgium Hara, another gang which carried out the massacre post-style. Criminals were killing women and children, entered the by-style masked machine gun fired on the customer. Then Secretary Federal Police Commissioner Belgian Police Samuel is over one Dutchman to help them discover the gang. At the time Bijou, the General Manager RPI, Reserve Police International, for all of Europe. Of course I managed to quickly trace them true criminals, and scheduled a meeting for those chief police commissioner sometime in the autumn of 1988 at the Hotel Amstel in Amsterdam. Belgians have promised to downplate several million US dollars at how they're given tangible proof. At the time I had my own private detective agency and the job was concluded with the Belgian State and Tom Private Detective Agency. But in this agreed meet police commissioner not come. A man who is this operation body Joe, a Dutch citizen but nay in the Netherlands colonies in South America. Bijou was much angry. I called the phone Policijskog commissioner in Brussels. He could not get neither official not in private tel. Since I at the time had strong contacts everywhere over the hotel management, I learned that 2 members of the Belgian Secret Service also work in the state police as an inspector OTSE in the same hotel. They showed me the secret of who they are. I and then brutally went on to them, representancy, to ask what are they doing here in this hotel. Have scared and confessed everything. Ostensibly to be the High Commissioner of the State Police sent to the hotel. OK transaction failed because it was a secret operation. Namely, these crimes are carried out on the orders corruptive army elements from the Belgian Secret Service. Later I published some things. About the operation brief I wrote in the novel Gold Information. Here is something about these things have been published in the Serbian Army No. 8 to 21 December 1992. Slobodan Reserve Police International World Director ******.